Hi guys, my name is Matigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that, we all knew that should Komiselani Buthelezi come to court, he was going to be one of those most important witnesses. However, what we did not anticipate was this important. Oh, Sana, he is a very important witness. No, because Mugai has shaken the entire courtroom, Gesan. Oh, Usi Storm, he's a hurricane in that courtroom. He's a hurricane in that courtroom. So we knew he would challenge parts of the state narrative. We knew he would raise difficult questions about the investigation itself. But I don't think anyone expected what we are witnessing right now. Because what we are seeing is not an ordinary defense witness. What we are seeing is a witness whose testimony appears to have sent shocking waves through the courtroom. Look carefully at what has been happening. Look at the reactions of the people inside that courtroom. Look at the atmosphere, the energy, everything in that courtroom is speaking volumes. Look at the unusual developments that have followed his testimony. This does not look like a courtroom that is comfortable moving through a routine witness. This looks like a courtroom dealing with evidence that has the potential to create serious complications. And what is even more interesting is that the focus is no longer only on Brigadier Gininder. Did you get that? After the entire situation has exploded, everything is not on Brigadier Gininder because we were like, okay, Brigadier Gininder did this, the cold case unit did that, etc., etc. But no. At first, many people believed that Kanselani's testimony would simply challenge the cold case unit's investigation. But as the days go by, it appears that the implications may be broader than that. The testimony has touched on timelines. It has touched on prison records. It has touched on photographs. It has touched on statements. It has touched on alleged interactions with investigators. And every time another layer is peeled back, more questions emerged. What makes this situation fascinating is the silence. Guess whose silence? Advocate Baloyi appears measured. Advocate Sibanda appears cautioned or cautious. There is a lot that is going on in that courtroom of Judge Rat. I don't know if you guys have noticed all of that, but if you look at, bring them closer and be like, what is that smell? It's desperation, fear, they are smelling in that courtroom. The tactics that you see there, desperation. It's called desperate times, comes for desperate measures. The cross-examination has not produced the type of decisive breakthrough many expected. They thought that Mose Usibanda has this unebandla lakhe, guys. Usibanda unebandla lakhe, uqhubelana lebandla lakhe. You're doing great. Mr. Sibanda, you're doing great things in that courtroom. P Sana. Oh, P Sana. P. Now, instead, every answer from Kanselani seems to create another question, and that is dangerous for any party conducting cross-examination. And you saw that happening live in that courtroom of Judge Ratamofahleng through Kanselani. And Kanselani, we don't even see him. Who are we seeing? Usibanda. And Kanselani is giving me those vibes of he's sitting like this. I don't think he's sitting chilled like this. No, I think he's sitting like, because his voice, the way it comes out, it's so relaxed. It's like, he's so relaxed, guys. The guy is chilled. And that is dangerous, Kesana, for a cross-examination of anyone, okay? Because when a witness remains calm, consistent, and refuses to adopt facts that he says are not his own, the battle becomes much harder. The biggest issue is not necessarily what Qiniselani has said. The biggest issue is what his evidence may force others to explain. Suddenly, prison records matter. Suddenly, dates matter. Suddenly, photographs matter. Suddenly, statements matter. Suddenly, investigative decisions matter. And once those issues enter the spotlight, attention begins to move away from the witness and toward the people who created the evidence being challenged. Now, many observers are also questioning Judge Rata's handling of certain aspects of the proceedings. Some believe he appears frustrated. Others believe he's trying to maintain control of an increasingly complicated situation. But one thing is clear, the court is now dealing with issues that go far beyond a simple witness examination. This has become a battle over credibility, a battle over procedure, a battle over the integrity of evidence, and most importantly, a battle over whether and the investigative process can withstand scrutiny. That is why Qiniselani Buthelezi may turn out to be one of the most significant defense witnesses called in this trial. Not because he has solved the case, no. Not because he has proven innocence, no. But because he has forced uncomfortable questions back onto the table. Questions that may believed had already been settled. Many people believed that all those issues that Qiniselani has them up and above settled. They believe they were settled, but Qiniselani is like, no, Naila, we haven't settled anything. Questions that are now being examined questions that are being examined now, once under oath. And if those questions continue growing, the consequences could extend far beyond a single witness. The witness we were waiting for has finally arrived, and the courtroom may never be quite the same again. Do you know what's so weird about it all? Judge Rata Mokgoatlheng understands it. He understands that things are not going to be the same after this. Things are not going to be the same after this. Now, Qiniselani Makimbi Buthelezi became one of the most talked about witnesses in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. His testimony has raised fresh questions about the investigation, witness statements, alles J. Now the question is this the turning point many people have been waiting for? What are your thoughts when it comes to everything that has been put on record by the defense? Because the bottom line is that the defense has done what they said they will do. Oh, they have done. They have done it, Sanala. We knew Ugutu Qiniselani is going to be one of those great witnesses. Maybe perhaps some major points, but we did not know to what significant. And right now, where we are standing, allegations surrounding Bongani Ntanzi's arrest, no one has a choice. They need to put them aside. The role of the cold case unity, everybody has to look at them and question them, no matter what. And the claims of defeating the ends of justice may come under intense scrutiny. That is what Qiniselani is making sure it's happening. So could this testimony challenge the direction of the trial? We are yet to find out about all of that. But one thing for sure, Qiniselani has shaken the courtroom in all spheres of shaking it. In all spheres of shaking it. Now, what is more concerning for the prosecution is the possibility that this testimony could revive all the allegations of defeating the ends of justice, not just some, all of them. Why is that? Because if officials knowingly used legal mechanism improperly to secure Ubongani Ntanzi's detention, then attention could shift away from the accused and towards the conduct of the investigators themselves. And make no mistake, that will be one of the systematic situations or development to ever happen. Because the moment a criminal trial starts focusing on the conduct of investigators rather than the conduct of the accused, the entire dynamic changes. The spotlight moves, the questions change, the pressure shifts, and suddenly people who were asking questions are the ones that are being asked questions. Now, does that automatically mean the charges will be thrown against Ntanzi? No, not yet. Does it automatically mean Ntanzi walks free? No, not yet. The court would still have to evaluate credibility, corroboration, documentation, and the totality of the evidence. But this witness withstands cross-examination and supports what previous witnesses have already suggested. Then the defense is going to argue the state's foundation has suffered another major crack. That is what we are witnessing now. And that is why it matters in Indaba kaQiniselani, and that is why Qiniselani is giving everybody chest pains. If you did not understand, please stick around and understand better. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Bye-bye.